tomorrow
I think it's
to
good.
the airport.
Just look, however we had it was fine.
Okay. Cool.
Talk a little bit about the excitement.
Mhm.
First, me as head coach, first
Mhm.
NCAA head coaching start for you. How
Mhm.
excited are you?
I'm really excited. I thought I would be a little bit more nervous this week, but I actually feel really calm, really excited, and I told the girls that today. And I think that's just a result of how hard they've worked, how much I believe in our preparation, and all the work that they've put in. And I feel like as a coaching staff, we can feel like we did everything in our power to prepare them mentally and physically. Then we'll feel calm going into the weekend, and that's the feeling that I have. So I'm really excited. First time out as the head coach of this program, I'm just so proud of all the girls and their hard work, and I'm excited to be on the floor and just have that feeling and be able to see them shine and perform and do what they've worked so hard to do.
Besides deciding on your outfit, or what you were talking about, it's hard to decide that me outfit. But besides that, have there been any challenges or any surprises with just being a head coach and taking on this role?
I mean, every single day is a challenge being a head coach. And, the first challenge we've been facing is just getting to know the athletes. It's not a bad challenge. It's an exciting challenge because it's a brand new team for us. And for them, we're a brand new coaching staff. So we had to really work to build some relationships and connect with them and figure out what motivates each of them, and how to help them be the best version of themselves. So that's been, one of the biggest challenges is that we face. Obviously another challenge that kind of exists, I feel like, with every program, but it's definitely been real for us is just injuries, people coming back from surgeries, little dings here and there, and even for this first meet, we don't have our full team competing, our full lineups, and some of our best girls on certain events are not going to be competing because they're coming back from injury. But we've really stressed to our team, like, let's have depth. Let's have people that are ready to step in and take those spots in the lineup and be ready to come in and score a 9.85 or higher. So I feel really confident in the lineups that we do have, but I'm excited for the rest of the season and getting some of those key players back in the lineups.
And what kind of challenges Florida pose, especially starting SEC so early?
Starting out with Florida is a challenge. I think they were the number 3 team in the preseason poll, and I know that going to the O-Dome is a tough environment because they've got some great fans. What I want to tell the team is that it is a real thing. This is a difficult first meet. But our job is to go in there and do the best that we possibly can and trust our training. And I'm tell them, we're not going to focus on the team. We're not going to focus a whole lot on scores. Our job is to go in there and do what we've practiced and have a lot of fun. And I just told them, if you trust the work that you've done, you believe in it, then you get to have fun. You get to go out there and just perform. So although it's going to be a challenge, I'm just really excited. I think, I just want this team to do what they've trained.
What have you learned about the team in these few months and the skill level?
We've learned a lot. Obviously, brand new team when we got here. I think it was in April that I got here and spent a lot of time in the summer. There was a few girls in here just learning about their skill level, a lot of mental work that we've done, a lot of just work outside of the gym on just life things, and a lot of mental toughness and things like that. And I think that's really helped. We kind of started there, and then obviously worked a lot on skills, worked a little bit on upgrading the summer, but mostly just cleaning up technique and working on getting prepared for season a little bit earlier, I think, than some of them are used to. So that at this point, now that we're revving up for the first meet, we can just dial in on details and focus on things like sticking landings and hitting handstands, and rather than just making the routines.
Who's unavailable?
Well, for this first meet, we've got Amanda Ellswick. She normally competes 3 out of the 4 events. So she's coming back from some shin pain. She'll be back in a couple of weeks here, but we just want to be really cautious with her. Sarah Schaefer is only going to probably be competing in 1 event. She'll have a little bit of a slower start to the season, but again, just taking some precautionary measures, and we feel like it's the best decision for the athletes. Haley Garner isn't going to be competing. She suffered a concussion back when we had our intra-squad in Barnhill, so she's still coming back from that. But like I said, we're looking good and we're getting healthier, so I'm not worried about those 3, and I'm actually really excited for our depth to be able to step up and be there for their teammates.
So Jessica Yanzon will do all around.
Correct.
Who else could be in all around with all around?
We actually have a freshman doing all around, Kiara Gianfania. Right now we have her slotted for all around, so she'll be doing at least 3, if not 4 events. We've got Kennedy Hambrick will most likely be doing all around, so and a lot of other girls doing 2 or 3 events. That's exciting.
We were talking to Sarah about the mantra Rise. Where did you come up with that, and where are they in terms of like kind of split it up into sections? Where are they now that a meet's here?
Yeah, so over the summer, I was trying to think of ways to get our team bought in and ways to take the year that is so long and split it up into segments. And I thought if we can make this really meaningful and we can create a theme for the year out of this, that'd be really awesome. So I found myself continuing to say, this is a team on the rise. This is a team that has every bit of talent and desire they possibly need, and they just have to buy in and have the culture that is the foundation to be able to go out there and be the team they're capable of being. So I kept using that word rise, and I thought, okay, if we can make the segments an acronym for RISE, then let's do that. So it just kind of evolved over the summer as I was thinking about this year and this season. Right now we are at the beginning of the S segment. It stands for Sizzle. So we had Ready, Ignite, Sizzle, and the whole idea behind Sizzle is that they've prepared all throughout preseason, and now they get to go out and perform and literally sizzle. And the picture I think of in my mind, which is a little silly, is when you order fajitas at the restaurant. It comes out of the back and everyone can hear it, everyone can smell it, and everyone wish they ordered it. I want our team to be like fajitas and just come out of the gates looking really strong. And for everyone to say, hey, look at Arkansas, they're a strong team in all aspects, not just gymnastics, but the way they show up, the way they are there for their teammates, the way they cheer on the sidelines, every bit of that I want them to literally sizzle.
E be for?
E stands for explode. So E segment is more towards the postseason. And what that means is just, at that point, hopefully we can just go out on the competition floor and explode and just have a lot of fun and perform big. And that is kind of reserved for the end of the season where the energy's high. We've built this hopefully good foundation throughout all of the dual meets that we have all season, and then we just get to explode.
In addition to the athletes having their routines, it's so choreographed, who moves mats and all that. What has that part been like, putting all that together for this first year?
We actually had a conversation 2 weeks ago. We came back from Christmas break where we talked about everybody has an important role on the team, and it looks different for everybody. So we literally had them define what their role is on the team, and we also had them define what their teammates' roles are on the team, whether it's my role is to get a 9-9 on bars and beam. My role is to be there for my teammates whenever they need me. My role is to cheer as loud as I can until I lose my voice. So we focused a lot on roles, including we have team managers, we have coaches, we've got athletic training staff. So everybody has an important role, and hopefully when we walk into Florida this weekend, everybody brings their role to the best of their ability.
Talk about buy-in a little bit. Do you feel like they bought in?
I do feel like they've bought in. I feel like they've bought in really well. With a whole turnover of staff, it's a lot of change. And this is a group, especially this particular group of girls, they, change is hard for them, to be honest. Change is hard for them, as it is for everybody. We've talked a lot about it, just honestly. This is a hard change. We understand that's a hard change for us too. But they've been really adaptive, which we really appreciate, we really respect about this team. They've been really open to different training styles, different coaching styles, and just an all-around different program. I wasn't here with the last staff, but I imagine just the nature of different people, it's going to be different. But they've been really adaptive, and we've really appreciated that. I think it's resulted in how much progress they've made over the past couple of months.
First year here, what are your expectations for this team and for yourself?
I'm the type of person, especially this first year, and this is the whole reason we have the RISE segments, so we don't focus too much on the end result. And I've told the team, and this is kind of the perspective I'm taking, we're going to take it one meet at a time, and we're going to show up and we're going to bring our best selves every single meet. And I always go back to John Wooden's definition of success. And it doesn't say anything about winning meets, doesn't say anything about being the best. It says it's the peace of mind knowing you did everything you did to be the best you're capable of becoming. And I heard that again today, and it just reminded me. I'm excited just to go out there and know that we've done everything we can to prepare. I hope the athletes feel the same way, and we're going to take that approach every single meet, every single day in practice.